Hey guys, Sarah from Aaron's Outdoor. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a review of my #1 favorite soft plastic swim bait, which is this Keitech Swing Impact Fat. And this is a swim bait I've used a ton in the past, and I've come to love it for two main reasons, and I kind of don't like it for one main reason. So the two reasons I really like it is because it has really great action. The mixture between that paddle tail and the really soft plastics for the swim bait allows it to have an amazing, wide tail, wobbling action. And the second reason I really love it is it's very versatile, and it'll catch a lot of different fish, and it'll work pretty much all times of the year. I can use this in the middle of the winter, I can use it in the middle of the summer, and I know I'll catch fish. Now the main reason I dislike this bait is because it has such a soft plastic. The soft plastic does give it really good action, but it also makes it very breakable and not very durable at all. So that's the main downside of this bait, but despite that low durability, it still catches a ton of fish. Now in the past, I've mainly only used the 2.8 inch size, but I've also used the 3.3 inch size a little bit. I just prefer those smaller sizes because I know they'll be able to catch everything. These go all the way up to a 7.8 inch size, I believe, so they get huge. I just don't really use those a ton. But anyway, in this video I'm going to show a bunch of different days of fishing in different conditions and different bodies of water. So I think I'll have a few different days of fishing from a pond, a day of fishing from a creek, a day of fishing from a spillway, just to give a little bit of variety and show that it's so versatile in different bodies of water, but also in the fact that it can catch fish all year round. So anyway, to start off this video, I'm going to be going to a golf course, doing a little bit of fishing with it today, and then I'll show some other clips at the end of the video. Alright, I'm at the golf course now, and unfortunately there are a ton of workers on the golf course because I think they're actually redoing it. So I'm not going to be able to fish as much of it as I thought I would be able to, but I'm still going to try to make the most of it. And I'm starting off with a 2.8 inch Keitech Swing Impact Fat in the Ghost Rainbow color, which is probably my second favorite color, right behind Sight Flash, which is basically just the white color. And that color works great for both clear and murky water. So if y'all want to try out these swim baits for the first time, I'd probably recommend getting the Sight Flash color. But anyway, I am just rigging up the 2.8 inch on a little ball jig head that is pretty much the best way to fish that smaller size. But anyway, let's get fishing. So oh man, he had it as soon as it hit the water. Well, that would have been the first fish. I didn't get a good hook set on him. I wasn't expecting that. He hit it as soon as it hit the water. Got that one. This guy hit it right after it hit the water too. Just a little guy. This golf course mainly has small fish. This one's actually not too bad compared to some of them. So, and it's a little healthier. I was here yesterday and I only caught ones that were really skinny. This guy is, yeah, he's pretty skinny, but not quite as skinny as some of them. Anyway, it'd definitely be nice to weed through some of these small fish and get a big one or two, but I'll take him. Next cast. There must be quite a few of them over there. Because that's where I got my first bite, and that's where I caught my first fish. And here's my second one. Yeah, this one is really skinny. This is what I was talking about. See how skinny that one is? Most of the fish in here are just not healthy, and I think that's why there's so many small ones. But this Keitech's actually lasted more than one fish, so that's a plus. Oh my goodness, this one's tiny. I couldn't even tell there's a fish. Oh, he got away, but that one was tiny. Got him. Little dude. Another little one. I just saw something like surface right there. I wasn't sure it was a fish, but I cast it over there. I got a fish. It's another little guy, another small skinny fish. Anyway, I'll take him. Another one on the Keitech. And I will have a link in the description of this video if you decide to pick up these swim baits. Another small one. It's only a few casts later. Got him. This one's a little bit bigger. He's still pretty small though. Well, I'll take him. This is my second Keitech actually, so far they've lasted about 2 fish each, which is kind of like, I don't know, that's maybe average. Sometimes they don't last that long, sometimes they last a little longer than that, so anyway, I'll take him. Well, I only stayed at that golf course for about 45 minutes, but I was still able to catch 4 fish, which isn't too bad. But now for this part of the video, I'm going to show different segments of fishing with the swim baits from the past. And before each segment of fishing, I will have the type of body of water that I was fishing, the date I was fishing, and then also the color and the size of the swim baits. Got him. Oh, there we go. Well, at least this swim bait lasted one more fish. Could have been the one that hit earlier. This guy's still pretty small, but at least he's an upgrade from the last one. It'd be hard not to get an upgrade from that last fish that we caught. Anyway, second one on that little Keitech swim bait. I mean, these Keitechs, like, if you have not tried a Keitech swim bait, I would definitely recommend trying one. The action on them is really good, and you know, it just entices fish to bite. And there we go, second fish of the day. Shoot, that might have been another bite. Oh, that was another bite. Look at that. Bit the tail off. And that stinks though. I didn't catch a single fish off this swim bait. Now that it doesn't have a tail, you know, it's useless basically, so I'm gonna have to put another swim bait on. Got him. Right there. Just another little one. As you can see right there, there's all these railroad ties against the shore. Oh man, we are only getting dinks today, but as you can see right there, there's railroad ties, you know, across the whole shore, but then like right there, there's just kind of like one missing, and the water comes up farther. And there's always like minnows hiding right there, and there's always, you know, bass right under there ready to ambush them. So just kind of expecting one from right there. Fortunately, it's pretty small, but we'll take him. I don't mind driving that far, like. Oh, we got one. Nice. Yay! There we go. A little largemouth. We were just talking about moving spots. Tiny little largemouth, but it's a lot better than catching nothing. Yeah. There we go. Well, I just got on that little, I'm using a Keitech swim bait on this little lifted jigs, weedless Ned rig head, which allows me to fish the swim bait weedless instead of having an exposed hook. And it's been helpful today because there's kind of a good bit of weeds in this creek, like a little bit, but there we go. My first fish right there. Oh, got him. I wasn't even paying attention. All right, guys, look at that. My first ever rock bass. I was not paying attention at all. All right, guys, well, I've never caught a rock bass before, and that's pretty cool. I don't know how. I was just like looking at my phone, and I kind of just stopped fishing for a second. But my lure was just like sitting there, and I don't know, he was biting onto it, and I had him. So, well, that's pretty exciting. I did drive an hour and a half to come here, so it's good that I, you know, like caught it like a new species of fish and not just like one tiny little largemouth. But that's pretty cool. All right, guys, I'm gonna get an underwater release of my first ever rock bass right here. I'm actually leaning way over the water to get this release, but I think it should look pretty cool. So, let's see, there he goes. Got him. So, I can't even tell. Is that a rock bass? Yeah, it's a big rock bass. Nice. There we go. The other one I caught was smaller than this. It's a pretty decent sized one, right?
Yeah, that's a good size.
All right, well, this definitely is the best spot of the day. I thought I had a couple bites too, but I thought it was the bottom, but then I think it must have been
a... Able to hit at a lure like 5 or 6 times.
Yeah.
I'm nipping at it.
All right, guys, well, there's that third fish of the day, the second rock bass, and I'll let him go right there. You can still see him really well with this clear water. There we go. Watch it not be a crappie. Is it actually? Oh no, it's a crappie, I think. It's a crappie. There we go. About time. Ben caught one on the, well, Ben caught a bass as soon as we got here on a Keitech, and for some reason I switched from a Keitech to something else, which I shouldn't have, and then he caught a crappie, or he caught 2 crappies, so I switched back to the Keitech. And mine's a good bit smaller than the second one, or both of yours probably. All right, guys, there's my first crappie. Oh, there he goes. Got another one. Yeah. The water's so clear. I think this is it's not that big or anything, but another one. And they're all pretty much in the same spot. Crappies are supposed to like kind of school together, which we were trying to mark them at that other lake, and we didn't mark a single fish in the fish finder. We were looking for that school of crappie, but we never found it. But in a pond like this, it's a lot easier to find them. Didn't even need a fish finder or anything. Anyway. Oh, there he goes. Got him. Oh my.
Yeah.
Did you see that fish?
I didn't see yours. It looked pretty nice.
It's a little bass. I mean,
Oh, that's just mine though, everyone.
There we go. Ooh, that one. Stop that. Ben. Ah, there we go, guys.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if this is the one I missed or not. I think the one I missed might have been a little bigger. But there's this deep little hole, like I was saying, there's this deep little hole, like right where the water comes into this pond. And it's kind of good. It's a lot deeper than everywhere else around it. And there's running water, so there's fish under there. Anyway, my first bass from this pond. Got him right there. All right, good. This is a good switch then. I've seen a few fish that, or I don't know if they've been fish, but I've spooked a few, either fish or turtles right next to the bank. And wow, that's less than 3 minutes into switching to the Keitech Swimbait. Well, that was definitely a good decision. It's a pretty small one, but I'll take him. It's another fish, and that's good. These Keitech Swimbaits always work really well in, I mean, pretty much any conditions. And they have super good action, so it's great for this cold weather. And there's another fish. Definitely take him. Got him. Another one. There we go. Another one on the Keitech. I think it was right by that little log that was coming out from the bank. Ah, another tiny one. Well, it's good we got a pretty decent one to start off the day. Definitely, you started off with a solid fish, and then now I was just running into a few dinks on this little swim bait, but I'll take it. All right, third fish of the day, not too bad. I've been out here for like an hour and 15 minutes so far, something like that, so it's definitely not bad for a day like this in the winter. Got one. Got a fish. There we go. That was a kind of a nice cast. It was right in between two of those pilings. There we go. Little bass. And I think he's just a largemouth. Yep, just a largemouth, but I will take him. And our first fish of the day. So just a tiny largemouth. I think there's probably spotted bass in here, because as far as I know, there's spotted bass farther down in the creek. All right, well, nothing too exciting, but I'll take him. I mean, last time I came here, I didn't catch anything. So this is definitely a good sign. Anyway, we'll let him go right there. Another one. Ooh, nice, better one. Ooh, there we go. That was just the next cast, literally the next cast. Better largemouth. It's not bad. Wow, there's actually, I mean, there's probably some decent largemouth in here. Didn't really think about it, but not a bad one. Okay, well, the second fish of the day came right after the first fish. There he goes. So anyway, as y'all just saw, the swim baits do work in pretty much any conditions, and they just catch a ton of fish. And I really don't think you can go wrong with buying those swim baits. So if you want to pick them up, I'll have a link for them down below in the description of this video. But hopefully y'all found this video helpful, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. But I'll catch you guys on the next video.